I was Benny Childs, founder of the Teach Me to Fish Effects trading community, and I'm back with this week's weekly outlook for the week of Sunday, October 29th, 2023. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, starting here on the monthly, I'm just going to share this with you folks. So the dealing range that I am working with is this entire price leg right here. All right. And working with this low to this high, which is going to give us this monthly equilibrium right there at 13,653 and 25 cents. Okay. So I am expecting price here on the micro NASDAQ 100 futures index to go down to at least 13,653 and 25 cents at some point to put us in discount before the big whales start to push up for higher all-time for new all-time highs. All right, so I'm not necessarily saying that, hey, once we get to 13,653 and 25 cents, the market is going to turn around, but that when the market gets there or below there, the market will be in discount, and then we can make some type of expectation for the market to turn around. And I'll get into these annotations that I have down here on the lower time frames. All right. So that is what I'm using the monthly for. Let's go ahead and drop down for the weekly so we can get into our weekly bias. Now, hear me out, guys. Last week's candle closed below the low of the previous week. So that will cause me to have a bearish bias for last week's low. All right. However, we also respected this weekly BISI, as well as there is a weekly volume imbalance here that had been filled, so I took that off. So now that means we have respected internal liquidity, right? So I'll be expecting the market to go to external liquidity, which our next external liquidity would be this old swing high here at 15,469 and 50 cents. So my bias for the week is going to be bullish. Now, I will tell you that this is kind of presumptuous of me because we really did not even form a swing low. So what I'm expecting is for the weekly liquidity target of 14,136 and 50 cent to be hit before we head up to the weekly bias or buy side liquidity or drawn liquidity at 15,469 and 50 cents. Okay. All right, let's drop down to the daily. Let's see if we can kind of form some type of context to see this working out. So Fridays, well, let's look at Thursday's candle. Thursday's candle closed below Wednesday's low. So we were expecting for the low of Thursday, which was 14,136 and 50 cent to be hit. However, Friday we had an inside candle. All right, so I'm still expecting for that low to be hit, which will also line up with our weekly sell side drawn liquidity, which we're looking for that to get hit before we head up for our overall bias of bullish. Okay, so I'm looking for the market to hopefully gap down, take that out, and then head up. All right, so let's take a look at the 1 hour. And I'm kind of going kind of fast here, but you guys kind of get it. So for the 1 hour, what I would like to see, I would like for the market to open up and gap down, take out the 14,136 and 50 cent price point, and then head up. I have some 1 hour SIBIs marked here, right? I would love to see those get inversed. Now from the onset, if the market opens up and it goes higher, right? Let's say, all right, so if the market opens up, right, and it doesn't gap up, but it starts to make its way up and we get some inversions of this top one, right? This most extreme 1 hour SIBI, then that would trigger me to go ahead and start looking for buys, right? However, if the market opens up and it gaps up higher, which I kind of hope it does, then I'll be looking or expecting the market to shoot down at the weekly drawn liquidity at 14,136 and 50 cent before heading up to the weekly buy side liquidity of 1540 15,469 and 50 cent. All right, so that's the scenario I hope it plays out. I hope it gaps up and then shoots down, right? So that would kind of give me a more confident scenario that the market is going to go in my bullish bias. All right. So, however, if the market starts to work its way down, then I'll be looking for hopefully some 1 hour BISIs, or actually 1 hour SIBIs uh to the downside to be inversed, right? So if I see that, see it tap into here and then inverse a SIBI on the 1 hour, bam, I already know I'm good. I'm good for the week. I know where uh, my expectation for the market to go is. So that's what I'm looking for when this market opens up in a little less than 3 hours. All right. So again, my bias for this week is bullish. Right. I want to see again 14,136 and 50 cent swept, and then I want to see 15,469 and 50 cent to get hit. All right. So that's the expectation that I'm looking for. Of course, the market could just tank, and that's what I forgot. I forgot to share with you guys this on the daily, but the market could just tank, shoot down into discount, and we can probably expect to start seeing some all-time highs, eventually, However, here on the daily, this is our smart money reversal, right here, right? We can just see that it's basically that's the point where the market turned at. All right. So now if we actually put a projection fib from this high to this low, these are where the black standard deviation marks comes in at. All right. So, and coincidentally, all right, the 2 standard deviation and 2.5 standard deviation, as well as the 4 standard deviation, based off of that daily manipulation leg or smart money reversal. All right. Or, that's where here the, when this low was closed below that, created our market structure shift on the daily. But we know that at 2 standard deviations and 2.5 standard deviations, we can expect possibly consolidation or a pullback, sometimes a reversal, but usually consolidation or a pullback, before, pushing down lower to the 4 standard deviation. Now, for me, once a price move hits the 4 standard deviation, I feel like that price move is complete for me, and I'm expecting for the reversal to actually happen around there. All right. Again, consolidation and pullbacks around between 2 and 2.5 standard deviations, total reversals for the 4 standard deviation. Right. So that's that. That's kind of like a macro outlook, like, hey, these are the areas that the market could go once it passes this monthly equilibrium, right? All right. So you guys can, pause and take note of these price points, because when it happens, then you'll know that you heard it here first, or maybe you haven't heard it here first. Maybe I'm just in a line with some other intelligent trader. Anyway, guys, so that is it for my bias. Again, my initial bias is bullish. However, I want to see the market push lower and then head up higher. And there's no telling what weekly profile will play out. I don't know if we just edge lower, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday we turn around and head up towards there. But this may not get hit, this week. It could be the following week or the week after that. But I believe that the market should be turning around and going into a sell program. Okay, excuse me, a buy program to target 15,469 and 50 cents. All right. I also want to share the news with you guys. So let's take a look at the news. All right. So here is the news for the red folder news, excuse me, for this week. So these are the days we can expect like high volume to get pumped into the market. These are also the times I am going to make sure that I am not trading because I don't want to catch the manipulation. If you are an experienced trader, then hey, go for it. If that floats your boat for me. But these are the specific times that I will not be trading. Okay. Monday should be great. No news coming out. Tuesday, we have news at 10 o'clock. So that's usually when I'm looking to jump in on a silver bullet trade. So sometime maybe about between 10:30, 11 o'clock, I may look for a silver bullet trade there. Wednesday, oh man, that's gonna be kind of rough because we got 10 o'clock news coming out. We got 2 o'clock and 2:30. All right, so man, I may be able to trade sometime between 10:30 and 11. Um, and maybe do on Wednesday do the final hour of power. Let's see, Thursday is great. We have 8:30 news coming out, so the New York AM silver bullet window should be open as well as the PM. And then Friday should be pretty good as well. We have non-farm payroll. Wow, we have non-farm payroll. Do we? Let me see. Yeah, that's the first Friday of the month. Yep. So yep, we have non-farm payroll. So you guys just take note of these times and make sure you're not in the market at these times. I recommend maybe waiting 30 minutes afterwards to start looking for your trades. Next up, I wanted to share my progress for my Apex 25K evaluation. I am currently up $695.44, and I believe I need another $804 and some change to pass the evaluation. I got to get the account to 26,500, and then they will award me with an actual demo account, live/demo account that I can actually get payouts from. Now, if you guys are interested in getting an Apex account, let me share my code with you. All right, so here is my code here on the screen, FPLEVHFC. All right, I'll also put this down in the description as well as my link. So you guys, if you are interested in signing up for a Apex eval, then feel free to use my code, and I thank you in advance. Also, when you're signing up for the code, make sure you do not click the box that says I agree not to use a coupon code, and I'll show that to you guys right now. All right, let me show you. So we hit get started. Let's just say if we started the 25K. All right. Let's see here. Once you get to this section right here, you do not want to check I agreed not to use coupon code. All right, so do not check that. All right, guys, that is going to be it for my weekly outlook for the micro NASDAQ 100 index futures. I'm sorry, I just know I missed I messed that all up, but that is going to be it. And I look forward to touching bases with you guys throughout the week. So if you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video and comment below, guys. Where do you see the market going? And hopefully we can make each other better traders. So until next time, I hope you guys stay well, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.